People, this is your friendly reminder that every single person that says only God can judge me is lying. They're liars. And you can just call them that on spot. That is wrong. Saying only God can judge me is wrong. It's not only wrong, but it's biblically wrong, and logically it just don't even make sense. Societally it's wrong, biblically it's wrong, logically it's wrong. It's just all wrong. Let me tell you something. If you run that stop sign enough times, there's going to be a cop that's going to show up, stop you, and he's going to make a few judgment calls on what you should or shouldn't have done, because there's laws and you get judged based off of those laws. And if you do enough criminal activity, you're going to come to court, and you know who you're going to see? You're not going to see the court jester. You're going to see the court judge, because all up and through this country we have judges. So saying only God can judge me is just dumb. It's just dumb. There are so many people in our society that do just that. They judge you. It's actually their job. And it's not just here. Even in biblical times, they had judges. Samson was one of those judges. A famous court case a famous case in the Bible involving King Solomon with the baby and the two mothers, and one was bad mother, one was a good mother. Solomon made a judgment over that case right there. He made a judgment all up and through the Bible. The disciples that was following Jesus, all those judges that were in Israel, appointed by the Israelites, judges. They were judging all up and through the Bible, and a lot of them were appointed by God. So saying only God can judge me is just dumb. It's wrong biblically too. Like, what are we talking about here? In society, when you're watching a show like Love Island or all these Vanderpump Rules or the Housewives of Atlanta and all these other housewives shows, every single time you watching them shows, I guarantee you're judging those people on those shows. Oh, she shouldn't have worn that. Oh, she shouldn't have did that. She was out of line. Oh, I don't like what she did right here. She shouldn't have put on this makeup. She shouldn't have did with these shoes. She shouldn't have got with this guy. Judging. Do it all day. But for some reason, when it comes to other people and their sins, they want to say only God can judge me. And you know what it is? You know what it is. People don't want to feel bad about the sin that they do. They consciously make a choice saying, this is what God says, and this is what I want to do, which is contrary to what God says. And they go contrary to what God says is right. They willingly do it, but they don't want to feel bad about it. So they tell you some made up scripture that they throw at you so you'll get off their case, so you won't make them feel bad. So they say stuff like, oh, well, you're not perfect. Only God can judge me. Yeah, nobody's perfect, but saying only God can judge me is straight up wrong. It's wrong. It makes no sense. That's just people who want to not feel guilty for sinning, for choosing sin over God, for saying this is God, this is what I really want to do, and choosing sin. They don't want to feel bad about it, and so they say stuff like only God can judge me, or he knows my heart. But saying only God can judge me is just straight up wrong. I'm telling you. And this is just a friendly reminder.